what we're going to do during this training, we're going to talk about what Facebook ads really are and when and why you should start using them, because Facebook ads are not for everyone, especially not if you're in the beginning stages. They might be a little bit too much and you might not have the budget. I'm also going to talk about budgeting and having a clear goal in mind. So I'm going to help you set up a budget. Understanding the language that is used, because you'll see all these little acronyms and you're like, what the fuck are people talking about? So I'm going to walk you through that. I'm going to show you the Facebook Ads Manager, how to set up a pixel, what to look for, how to connect certain things so that at least you're getting the right data, because if your website is not really talking to Facebook, your data is going to be all messed up. And we're going to see what to do and what not to do with your first ad. There are a few tips and tricks. So I included in the ebook, I included a page where you can write down notes. But if you are like me, you like to write on actual paper, just go and then you can talk and you can type right there. You can show all the things. Yeah. At the end, I'm going to share a special promotion for you for the masterclass, which is a paid masterclass where we go into depth on Facebook ads. I will talk about all of that. And there's going to be time to talk about a Q&A. So we're going to do the introduction right now. Then I'm going to talk about all things Facebook ads. Then I'm going to share my screen and actually show you the manager, the Facebook Ads Manager. And then it's the Q&A and the next step. So first of all, if you've never seen me before, my name's Stephanie. Welcome. I'm from Belgium originally. I've been traveling around the world for the past 4.5 years now, 4 years and a few months. I do that together with my boyfriend. I started as a teacher a really long time ago. And then I always had my own business on the side. And I transitioned in completely going as a digital nomad. So I don't have a physical home, although I kind of have now in KL, but not really. I have a few people who want to join. Ding, ding. So yeah. So that's me, a little bit about me. I will share how I got into Facebook ads. And that is, I started as a social media manager around 4 years ago, managing social media campaigns for clients, service-based and product-based all over the world. I've worked for Daniel Wellington, for Tea Crush Co, which is now another brand. I've worked for Valencia Skincare. I worked for many bigger brands, also a lot in the retail space, like the Marriott Group. I've worked with them, Four Seasons, Six Senses, all those cases, which is more service-based, well, experience-based. So that's what I used to do. I focused a lot on content, so creating content strategies for them, setting them out, writing a lot, taking photos, all the things. And then at some point, the online advertisements started to happen. So people were asking me, can you do Facebook ads? Can you help me set up my campaigns? How do I do Google AdWords? All those things. So that's how I transitioned into learning everything about Facebook ads, at least with lots of trial and error and spending their budget, my client's budget. I got to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And I've been sitting on this information for quite some time because I'm not the one who spent millions on it. There are people who are doing these kind of trainings who've spent millions and who make multi-millions with Facebook ads. That's not me. I do more low-key, really good, really organized Facebook campaigns. So I don't do one-off ads, although I know how to run them, but I like to set up funnels for everything so that at least your leads are coming in a lot easier. You can retarget certain people. You can get more eyeballs on your content. That's what I'm really about. Of course, having conversions and having a really good monetary compensation to it is important, and I am going to talk about that. So For today, before we start, I want you to set an intention that you're open to learning about Facebook group. There's always a lot of fear when I work with my clients right now. I'm more mentoring and coaching right now, is that they're afraid of advertisement in general because it feels sleazy, because it feels like you're pushing. But for today, for this next 50 minutes, I want you to be open to learning more about this. So say this in your head or out loud. And I want you to close your eyes and for 5 seconds, just picture this. What if it would mean for your business if leads would come on autopilot through ads? So what would that mean for you if you would triple your website visitors, if you would have hundreds of email opt-ins every week, or if you would sell 10% more products? How does that look like for you? If you master Facebook ads, what would that mean for your business? A lot of people don't look at it that way, that it can actually help you rather than being a hurdle for you to jump over. So I know you're investing your time right now. Most of us have to be in lockdown or have to stay home anyway, but it's still an hour of your time. And I believe in the principle that you can never get back time. So I 100% appreciate you for being here right now and that you take the time out of your schedule to spend your time with me and to spend your time on yourself, because today you're going to invest in learning, you're going to invest in getting a new skill, which can be frightening, which can be overwhelming. So I want you to applaud yourself for actually being here. I'm applauding you and I respect your time. So please also respect my time. I'm going to sometimes ask questions. So then it's super fun if you answer in the comments, because that gives me a sense of, yay, people are actually interacting. If you see something or hear something that's an aha moment, you can always support me by just taking a photo, sharing it on your Instagram stories and tagging me at stephanie.smolders, which is my Instagram account. And then, are you ready and are we excited to really go into all the things Facebook ads? I am. I'm like super hyped up. Maybe I should drink tea before we go. Okay, so let's dive right in. Here's my account. And then, ignoring online marketing is like opening a business but not telling anyone. And that's exactly what a lot of people do. They're really excited to start their own business. They have all these grand ideas and then they don't tell anyone. They're not visible. And online marketing plays a really, really big role for you. It's like having a window to your shop. If you would open a shop today and you would have a very ugly window or no window at all, you would attract no customers whatsoever. So we're going to look at what Facebook ads really are, because Facebook ads are a way to do online marketing. They're basically paid messages from businesses that are written in their own voice and help reach the people who matter the most to them. So I highlighted a few words because I'm going to go into depth in those things, and all of these are little tips and tricks for you to remember when you're going to go into Facebook ads. Advertisers create campaigns that have specific goals, which we call advertising objectives, and they create ads within those campaigns to help them reach those objectives. That's really what it is. So the first thing, paid messages. Ads are part of your paid marketing, because you have two types of online marketing. You have organic marketing, which is you making content on Instagram, you doing stories, you making Facebook posts, and you have paid marketing, which is Facebook ads, Google ads, but also you have traditional marketing, which falls for part under paid marketing, just having billboards, TV campaigns, radio spots, influencer campaigns, that falls under paid marketing. So paid messages is what Facebook ads. So it's very clear. In their own voice, you are your own brand, you are your own business, and you represent that brand anywhere. Whether that's in just a post that you're putting on Facebook or on Instagram, whether that is an ad. So your unique tone of voice AKA your copywriting and the words that you're going to use in your Facebook ads, they have to represent the same kind of voice as your Instagram post, as your website, as everything. If those are not a match, your conversions from the ads are going to be lower. People are not going to connect as much with you and your brand if your voice is not represented in ads at all, or if you're just using sleazy marketing words that you see everyone else using. It doesn't make you stand out. And the whole point of Facebook ads is you want people to stop scrolling. They have to stop scrolling and do something with your ad. Your voice, your copywriting is one of those things. Then it is for people who matter the most, AKA your ideal clients. Know your audience, because if you don't know your ideal client, your Facebook ads are going to be all over the place. Your audiences are not going to be specific enough, and you're not going to get the conversions or the leads or the likes, the engagement, whatever it is. You're not going to get that if you don't know your audience, because you have to know who you're going to show your ads to. And you have 3 types of ways of where you're going to who you're going to show your ads to, which we call traffic. You have cold traffic, warm traffic, and hot traffic. So as you see in this slide, cold traffic are people who have never ever heard of you. If you're going to run ads to them, it's going to take more time for them to do something with it, because who is this person showing me this ad? Or who is this brand? They have no idea. Warm traffic is somewhat familiar for you. So that could be people who follow you already on the platform, who've engaged with your content, who've went to your website, who have talked to you. So that is warm traffic. It's going to be easier to convert them if you're going to run Facebook ads only to them. And you're going to have hot traffic, which are existing customers who already love you, or customers who have been in your bubble for a really long time and know who you are and what you are about. So depending on your goal, your end goal for your ad, you're going to pick a traffic that you're going to send the ads to. And I'm going to go into this deeper in the next few slides, so that you really know where to set up your ad and what traffic you're going to target. The next word that I highlighted was campaigns that have specific goals and objectives. Because just winging Facebook ads and hoping that they're going to work is a big no-no. So from today onwards, you are going to stop that. You need to know what your end goal is with your ads. What is your return? What is it that you hope to achieve? And then go and reverse engineer your way back to step 1 of your campaign. So before you start in the workbook, I have already put some things down, like what is your desired outcome? What is your ad objective? I'm going to go in the specific goals and objectives a lot deeper, because this is a mistake I see with a lot of beginners, is that they don't know what their goals and their objectives are. And that's number 1 when we're going to start with Facebook ads. Yes, these are exactly the questions I ask myself whenever I start with a campaign. So take a print screen if you want to know these words, but if you have the workbook, they're going to be in there as well.